This is the land of Vikings, and with the Yaller horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skol to usher two teams into battle. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings. In charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Running the show across the field, that's Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys with the crowd at their back. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Second down carry for Algier. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Third and less than a yard.
He's got McBride complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, to get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff to Algier. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's good.
So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield. Free inside the 30. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Cardinals and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Throwing off the play fake. Buying some time right. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
A gain of 33
So the big
yards
play
on
gets him
play.
inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. He rolls to his right. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Vikings.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They give it to him again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
And the Cardinals first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
He takes off with it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line.
Ready? Let's go now. Ready?
Beginning on the ground with Algier. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Algier gets it on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it, and he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
That's good.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
14 more yards.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 46.
Now pressure coming. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a pickup
After a
of
good
6.
pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
He keeps this one himself. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. Third down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's fourth down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
The Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Cardinals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. On third down, Vikings sending out 6 DBs for the dime set. They'll work against the blitz. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To throw here on first down. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he is down to the 30-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Keeps it on the option here. And down he goes before he can get back to the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
He's got him. That's McBride. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Third down from the gun. This gets the first and more. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary.
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back-to-back carries here. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
7 yards. 3 and out.
Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun here. Forced out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. Play not developing as they hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Cardinals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime.
Call the double.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have third and short.
Third down and 2.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 10. And a Cardinal first down.
Setting up to pass. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And move over, Peyton Manning. There's a new single-season passing yards record holder after that completion. It's truly been a special season, Brock, and that has now placed him atop one of the most prestigious records for his position.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Throwing now. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Blowing back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. On the option, it's Algier. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
To throw. Connects with his back, Algier. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
2 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Arizona.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.